I was raised in a single parent family, and over 20 years after I got married, never taking care of my childhood trauma. I didn't even know what my childhood trauma was. But 10 years after, in that relationship, I realized that I could have made better choice if I was informed about my trauma and if I had the tools to walk through my trauma before getting into a relationship. And the same things that I dreaded, that I wished would never happen to my relationship or my marriage, happened to my marriage. The very same thing that I was so fearful about, seeing growing up, violence in a relationship that I always ran away from, was something that I eventually attracted. As the saying goes, we attract what we're most afraid of. And the very thing, divorce, violent marriage, being in a relationship with a toxic partner, were the very things that I dreaded, and were the things that I unconsciously attracted. At a point in my life, I began to ask myself, why did I attract this person? Why did I attract the same thing that I was running away from as a child? It was obvious that the trauma from my childhood kept haunting me like a ghost in the night. And I want you to imagine your life and the experiences that you have grown up with, and how those childhood experiences have shaped you, have caused you to become the person that you are, either someone who is too kind or who is too toxic, and you cannot possibly fathom why you are who you are or show up the way you are. And that is why, with the Trauma in Diaspora Evening Show, we would not only be educating others about the life cycle of trauma, we would also be educating people about the ways in which trauma impacts each and every one of us, myself, yourself, and the people you care about. If you happen to have a story that is worth highlighting on the Trauma in Diaspora Evening Show, please reach out to us via this email. And if you happen to know someone, or maybe you are interested in donating or sponsoring an episode or a season, please reach out via the link in the description of this video. Now, I don't want you to overthink the idea of trauma. I want you to think about a driver who yells every day, or a child who is moody and will never speak up, or someone at your workplace who is just unnecessarily erratic, or a boss who will not listen, or a partner who is abusive, or perhaps someone in your life who you're constantly running away from. Everything boils down to trauma. And with your sponsorship, together, we will be curbing intergenerational trauma. If you go through this page, you will learn more about the Trauma in Diaspora Evening Show. Thank you for your partnership.